all, my dear friends. Let us continue our journey in the world of IPR by a series of question sets of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003. Questions only can give us freedom from our mental cages. So, never stop questioning. Okay, so with this beautiful thought, let us continue our journey in the question series. Welcome all, my dear friends. Let us continue our journey in the world of patents. Okay, so here you can see the key term here written is opposition. Okay, and in the picture we can see there are very two beautiful roses, but yeah, both are not similar. Okay, so as they are having different properties, different features, opposition can happen. Okay, so here the key term I have taken is opposition. Okay, and a great man has said it is opposition which foretells success. Where there is no opposition, there is no success either. That means opposition is not bad. Opposition is also needed sometimes. Some many more examples can be given that for a democracy, opposition is needed. So many things are there we can say. So literally we can cite various examples on opposition. Okay, so here just take a look what happens. That means this flower is opposing this flower. Okay, just a symbolic picture, nothing else. Why I am telling all these things? Because the form number we are going to discuss today is form number 14. Okay, so till now we have discussed about all the relevant sections and rules based on up to form number 13. That means up to form number 13 we have completed all the relevant rules and sections. Okay, so today is the turn for form number 14, and form number 14 talks about opposition. Okay, that's why I have told you so many things. Okay, so this is the literary world, this is the nature we can say, but we will go to our legal world and see and observe and watch how the term opposition has a very significant value there. Okay, so let us continue. Go to form number 14. The title is Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a Correction of Clerical Errors. So all these things are included here in form 14. It is a lengthy one. The title is a lengthy one. Okay, and the related sections and rules are also we can say the number is more. Sections related are, the related sections are 57, 61, 63, 78 and 87, and the related rules are 81, 85, 87, 98, 101 and 124. Fine. So here let us briefly describe the related sections. Section 57 says amendment of application and specification or any document related thereto before the controller. Section 61 is procedure for disposal of applications for restoration of lapsed patents. Section 63 is surrender of patents, and the title of section 78 is power of controller to correct clerical errors, etc. Section 87, procedure for dealing with applications under section 84 and 85. Okay, and the related rules we will discuss briefly. Rule 81 says amendment of application specification or any document relating thereto. Rule 85 says opposition to restoration under section 61. Rule 87 is surrender of patents. Rule 98 is notice of opposition under section 87 subsection 2. Rule 101 is procedure to be followed in case of application under section 88 subsection 4. Rule 124 is manner and time of opposition to the making of corrections. So you can see as a whole here there are a number of keywords. One keyword is amendment, one is restoration, one is surrender, grant of compulsory license, revision of terms, correction of clerical errors. So many terms are there, and here you can relate these terms here. Section 57 amendment of application, rule 81 amendment of application. Okay, and here section 63 is surrender of patents, and here rule 87 is surrender of patents. Fine. So similarly you can relate all this, particularly the subsections of the sections and the subrules of the rules, with this form number 14. So let us proceed to form number. After refreshing our memory from the old slide about form number 14 and its relevant sections and rules, it automatically comes to our mind that if form number 14 talks about opposition, then also that means earlier we have also read about some more forms which were talking about the term opposition. Yes, it automatically comes. So that's why I have prepared a table here for comparison. Okay, so let us see. Form number 7. The title is Notice of Opposition. Form number 7A. The title is Representation for Opposition to Grant of Patent. And form number 14 says Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. So when you compare these three forms, I think it will be crystal clear for you to differentiate between the three, and you will not be confused anymore. Okay friends, that's why I have tried to compare all the three forms here for a clear understanding. Fine. Now it's the time to talk about the specific what? Now it's the time to talk about the specific section. If we go to the old slide where we have discussed about the form number 14, and that means where we were actually establishing the relationship between form 14 and rules and sections, relevant rules and sections, there we can find that the first section we need to talk about is section number 57. Okay, but in our earlier lectures I have already prepared that PPT on the form on the section number 57 in a detailed manner. So no need to go to details on section 57. You can go to that particular video lecture for a detailed explanation. Okay, that's why we will jump up here to section 61. Okay, so let us continue. So friends, after refreshing our memory, let us from the old slides, let us continue with our question series. Fine. So question number 1. Procedure for dealing with applications under section 84 and 85 is the subject matter addressed in which section of the Patents Act 1970? The answer is section 87. Okay. So for this, please refer section 87 of the Patents Act 1970. Fine. Question number 2. A notice of opposition under section 87 subsection 2 is given in form 14 and is sent to the controller within 2 months from the date of publication of the application under section 87 subsection 1. Is this true? Yes, the statement is absolutely true. So please refer section 87 subsection 2 of the Patents Act 1970, Rule 98, whose title is Notice of Opposition under Section 87, subsection 2, and form number 14 is Notice of Opposition to Amendment or Restoration or Surrender of Patent or Grant of Compulsory License or Revision of Terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay friends, so I hope it is pretty much clear now. Fine. Question number 3. The notice of opposition shall contain the statement setting out the grounds on which the application is opposed. That means what is the situation? What are the grounds? So is this statement true? Yes, this statement is also 100% true. And for this, please refer section 87, subsection 3 of the Patents Act 1970. Question number 4. The patentee shall also serve the copies of the notice of opposition to the applicant and shall inform the controller the date on which the service has been affected. Okay, so is this true? Yes, this statement is also 100% true. And for this, please refer section 87, subsection 3 of the Patents Act 1970. Question number 5. The controller fixes the date and time for hearing and gives the parties more than 10 days notice of such hearing. Is this true? Now friends, the answer is no. This statement is not true. This is false. And for what reason this is wrong? Just tell me. Just I am telling you. This thing is the wrong word. It should be less. Fine. So the correct statement will be the controller fixes the date and time for hearing and gives the parties less than 10 days notice of such hearing. Fine. I hope it is clear now. So for this, please refer section 87, subsection 4 of the Patents Act 1970. Fine. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now we'll go to question number 6. Notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent, grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or to a correction of clerical errors. Okay. Now, this statement is the subject matter of which form? The answer is form number 14. Okay. Where we can say form number 14 is notice of opposition to amendment or restoration or surrender of patent or grant of compulsory license or revision of terms thereof or a correction of clerical errors. For this, I have also given the old slide here where we had tried to establish the relationship between the relevant sections, forms, relevant sections, rules and the form. Fine. Okay. Let us proceed. Now, question number 7. As per Rule 62, sub-rule 2, the party desirous of being heard shall notify the controller by submitting an online fee. Is this statement true? Yes, this is 100% true. And for this, please refer section 87, subsection 4 of the Patents Act 1970. Fine. Question number 8. Which rules are closely associated with section 87, subsection 1? The answer is rule number 62 and a range of rules starting from 96 and ending at 99. Fine. So please refer rule 62, 96, 97, 98 and 99 of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Question number 9. Which rules are closely associated with section 87 subsection 2? The answer is rule number 98. Okay. Where we can say the title for rule number 98 is Notice of Opposition under section 87 subsection 2. Am I correct? Yeah. Friends, you can just remember rule number 98 is bearing the title, just remember it, Notice of Opposition. But along with we can say Notice of Opposition under section 87 subsection 2. That means Notice of Opposition is as per section 87 with a particular subsection. Fine, fine. Let us proceed. Question number 10, the most awaited one. Fine, okay. Chapter 16 of the Patents Act 1970 bears the title Working of Patents, Compulsory Licenses and Revocation. What is the range of the sections? Answer is section starting from 82 and ending at 98. Also friends, just remember sections starting from 95 and ending at 98 are repealed. They are not existing now. Fine. Okay. So friends, uh, I guess all the questions are making some sense, and so please go through each and every question. Please go through the direct as well. Okay, keep learning, keep enjoying. Fine. The reference is Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005 and the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay friends, thank you all for watching my video and listening to me. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel, and please put down your compliments, comments and queries in the comment box. Thank you. God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Jai Hind.